serious face. With the birthday of the great bard Robert Burns just around the corner, and inspired by a poem he wrote, The Deal's a War with the Excise Man, I would like to share with you a wee poem I wrote today as a result of the ridiculous and unfair VAT rise of 20%, which will affect all UK citizens of all ages from cradle to grave, particularly the poor, most vulnerable, and as well as all other visitors to our shores. I'd like to dedicate this poem to the present condemned coalition millionaires and all the other wee slicket timorous cooring beasties who have the privilege of trolling the horses of Parliament, who, although not exempt from these VAT rises, do have various modes of flipping and spinning their arsets to the best of their advantage. So, Georgie Porgy got his way, and 20% VAT we all have to pay, and it soon all adds up at the end of the day. So here's an idea of what's affected by the Tory coalition's 20%. Alcohol, aerosols, arsewipes and armbands, aerials and amplifiers for TV, Sky and broadband. Bicycles, bankers and bumper stickers, and not forgetting elastic for trousers, bungees, braces and knickers. Cleaning stuff for the house and personal grooming. Car wax, hair wax, carpets, condoms, tampax and rugs. And of course the food for your cats, rabbits, budgies and ducks. Oh aye, and the brass that supports your wobbly jugs. DVDs and LCDs and doggy pooper scoopers. Security alarms to keep your house and other stuff free for snoopers. Diesel and petrol and dental products. Doorbells, doovies and telephone top-ups. Envelopes, elastoplasts and evergreen plants. Pest control products to control flies, slugs, wasps and ants. Floral displays, fancy goods, forks, knives and spoons. Record players, iPods, radios and CD players for listening to tunes. And all the stuff in the kitchen for preparing your foods. All the cosmetics and other stuff that makes you look good. Glues and gums that hold everything together. Umbrellas, raincoats and hats to protect from all weathers. Glazing for windows and for gazing in mirrors, hair clips and extensions and conservatory furnishings, hampers and holidays and sex toys for when humping. Incinerators for old rubbish that the bin men forgot, inks for pens, cartridges for printers, for office and school work you've got, trainers for the feet for sporting activities, and potty babies, cups, bottles and titties. Jubilee souvenirs for royal memorabilia celebrations, birthdays and wedding gifts for friends or relations, joysticks and jotters and judgment fines for naughty people who commit white collar and other crimes. Camera, cars, candles and cabinets, kilts and kites, Bible and Quran, although books may be exempt CD-ROM format aren't. Insurance policies for homes, cars and for lives, keychains and locks for doors, vehicles and bikes, leotards and lasers, lollipops and jelly moulds, liposuction, facelifts, botox and laminate floors, brassy accessories for hanging on windows and doors, MOTs for vehicles, medication for ills, brooms, mops and washcloths for cleaning up spills, slabs, bricks and cements for all sorts of constructions, metal sheets and wrought irons and copper pipes that the water conducts through for baths and showers day and night. Nice bits and pieces that make you feel good, netting for windows, beds, petticoats and wedding veils, fishing nets, mosquito nets which can save lives, and that's no minor detail. Optical appliances that help people see, optional extras that can fill us with glee. Purses for our money, and purchases of pleasurable pursuits, pillows and pendants and platters for food. Quad bikes and quick flights from here to there, eraser rubbers for pencil mistakes, coal for fires, irons for grates and gates, fares for buses, taxis, boats, rail trains and trams, mattresses for beds, pushchairs, cots and prams. Things that make life easier such as robotic devices, but not for rough diamond ladies whose surfaces sexual vices. because they pay for extras for their kind of entices. Top-ups for telephones, texts and travelling by car, because with diesel or petrol you're not going to get very far. Ubiquitous chips and urban activities, stencils for DIY, storage boxes and socks, and just about anything that you might consider as stock. Trampolines and telephones and toilet paper, security appliances to keep your home and other things safer, varieties of all sorts of valuables and antiques, or any art or artifacts that's considered unique. Various devices that assist ventilation, electrical consoles, board games and toys that gives hours of full joy-filled frustrations to adults, teenagers and wee girls and boys. Xylophones and extras and X Factor tickets, goalposts, tennis rackets, cricket bats and wickets. All your everyday needs for all your everyday wishes, wigs, worry beads, walking simmers, pot plants, compots and garden simmers, yardsticks and yarns and yapping toys for kids, cause cereal's exempt and to say otherwise is just governmental lies and bullshit. So if you think 20% is no big deal and won't affect you, give it a few months, then reflect and review. Cause from cradle to grave it will fuck us all up, including you too. And when all these other cuts and agendas that the coalition's got planned kick into operation and get out of hand, jobs and employment will be sorely affected. Industry and commerce, big business and small, will have us all feeling the pinch and our backs up against the wall. It's not a double dip recession that's coming our way, but a big black triple depression that for everybody will all have to pay. Thanks for listening.